So you guys got the unlucky end of the draw for the caster tonight, having Jokes being the caster. We have Mducks versus Parallax Gaming. A thermite ban on Cafe isn't too uncommon, being he's one of the most useful hard breachers on this map. Ebana and Maverick will work just as good as he will, but the wall's just not as good. A Thatcher in the current meta is not too uncommon seen anymore, and really very powerful since the 20-second meta is still a thing. These are pretty common bans for Cafe, I'll say. With the thermite being banned, they're going to bring out a Hibana instead of a thermite to still be able to get the wall open, or a wall open. Most likely the one on top of red. And say Parallax is using the 20-second meta to their advantage, bringing the Mozzie and Mute combo.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Doing threshold, or a second floor hold onto the third floor hold on the second floor site. Not too uncommon to delay the push and make sure they don't get as much vertical pressure on them, to deny as much time as possible for the attackers.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb. Impact out.
They should be doing a pretty standard clear of going from the roof down, working on the room clear to get the vertical control they need. Everyone's saying some pretty normal spots. Looks like they like the prone play here. They're going to start the room clear up on the third floor by breaking open the hatches. Zoph's already dropped down, hoping to get some early picks, I'm assuming. They spotted one on white, so Zoph's going to try to act onto that information. Lost to utility to Mozzie, which is pretty good for Parallax, but not too good for Buck sees something he pinged. Looks like he's pinged, so they should be coming in contact. Legion dies. Smoke comes for the refrag, but doesn't get or mute. Looks like Buck gets a 2K from that. Next kill goes to Capiteo. I wasn't too aware of where it was, but they have the third floor control, so they're gonna start breaking open the floor and everything. And they'll probably go for a reading plant, but Jaeger gets a nice pick. Oh, almost loses his life to the Zofia watching the balcony. Dies to... They're pushing in.
Bomb located by...
Castle goes prone, but does not get the kill. With Cafe being a defense-sided map, it wasn't too uncommon for the attackers to lose on that hold, but they did a pretty good job at roam clear. Or actually, the defenders should have had that round there, being a defender-sided map, and the attackers did a nice job on the roam clear onto the defenders.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now they're going to a bar and cocktail hold. Still keeping the 20-second meta in mind. That's not a bad thing.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Deploying ADS. Camera ready to ignite.
10 seconds to insertion.
Evil eye deployed.
5 seconds remaining.
ADS deployed.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Still doing some late site setup, so no one can really act on that to get the free kill, but we're gonna do a top down again. Seems how it worked last time.
Evil eye is ready.
Maverick opening the hatches for them. But that's pretty. If someone's playing on there, they could have got free kill onto him. Jaeger's holding a very aggressive angle onto the mirror hatch and gets some damage taken from the terrace balcony. Mute gets an opening pick onto the Nomad, and that means no more flank watch from them. Looks like instead of going from a top down, they're going to do a second floor up. Playing the vertical angle still. Here, one Nomad there, so she got one down before dying. Mute with another pick. He just keeps getting them. Oh, well, he gets a fourth? And a fifth. Well, fourth, yeah. Quad kill. Goes for the ace and misses the shots onto Hibana. As Hibana's in a 1v4, a minute left. It's not looking good for Mducks here. Gets Mozzie just playing behind couch and cigar. She starts to open up the wall. As one starts to push her, but falls back into bathroom. Stun comes out. She pushes after the stun goes off. Knows he's in bathroom, getting ready to push him. Pre-fires, misses, and gets a knife onto him. Triple kill for him. One's on white, and he realizes it, I think. The guy just sitting there, not playing too aggressive, knowing that they have this. They don't play aggressive. Nice stroke, you can see that. And
seconds remaining.
Violet Cutie with the last one. Two guys basically going for the ace right there. There's almost a 1v. Brought down to a 1v1 there. Same lineup from attack, it looks like, but instead of bringing a buck, they're going to bring a sledge. Going kitchen and service, switching off the castle. It looks a castle from the past 2 rounds that I'm pretty sure they brought, or the Mozzie last round, onto a Valkyrie to give them more intel onto where they're pushing.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
You can stop worrying about it until your eye is ready.
See if we get interesting Valkyrie cams from Nyx. It's pretty hidden one up there. Pretty basic spot in the corner of a room, but those lights should hide it pretty well.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Deploying jammer.
5 seconds to insertion.
Ready to go.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Doesn't look like anybody spawn peeking. I wouldn't be too scared of that in a competitive match, but you never know. Looks like Nomad's already gonna go for the drone up top. Cutting off the rotation to small bakery. Jaeger's making his way up. Oh, going back down now. She's just sitting here.
Swapping mags.
Looks like most of the attackers are on drones. Sledge drop. Losing some damage. We're losing some HP too. Pretty sure Jaeger that was on the red stairs.
Enemy spotted. Second floor.
They keep droning out the roamers, but they haven't been killed yet. Zofia is aware that there's someone in reading, but gets the kill onto Jaeger. Valkyrie's the last one up there, so she might want to be careful or fall back down. She fell. Okay, so she rotated down white and got out of there instead of choosing to pick any gunfights.
Loading new map.
They're not aware that there's no roamers up here, so they have full reign over the top floor. The defenders did a good job on delaying them. Only a minute to do all the reconstruction to the floor. They know that Maverick's sitting in bakery. Probably gonna get the wall. Nitro comes out and gets a kill onto Dog Nips. Another ping comes out and they miss the Nitro, just barely. He does get lit up a little bit. Still doing some floor reconstruction now since the sledge is gone. She has to use her breaching charges. Maverick made Maverick this wall. Zof takes more damage. Playing this very well with 30 seconds left and the push has just now begun. They know Valkyrie is in there and Mute got another kill onto AJ, which is a Nomad. Style is refrags, but now they're going to a 3v2. Maestro doesn't see that. He runs in. Maverick runs in there. And Zof with the last kill on the Valkyrie, which is offside. They could have started the defusal since they had sight control. They went for kills in the last few seconds.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
They're going to retry the kitchen setup with the same set of operators. Well, instead of bringing a Mute, they're going to bring a Mozzie. He does have a better gun for what kind of gunfights Gib 2K has been taking. This should help them have a more successful round to set up. Now, he doesn't have a super shorty anymore, so that's going to deny some site reconstruction. How Mute actually helped with that.
Camera activated.
Should be a same hold or similar hold to how they were doing it before. I'm assuming that Mducks will take it from the top down again, as they did the past 2 times.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
Looks like AJ, instead of brought the AK in instead of the other gun for Nomad, having more ammo in the AK instead of only 21 bullets in her ARX. The more ammo would have probably made it more effective towards what kind of gunfights that have been happening. Looks like this Mozzie's playing very aggressive towards the sledge upstairs. He has been droned out a few times, but ooh, he just got a drone right there. Can use that against them now. There's one on white, which they've now realized. One dropped into laundry and got the opening pick onto Nyx. Mozzie's still up here, and they're still searching for him. But I guess they're just going to give up on him, assuming he fell back, but he can still get some kills onto them. Being undetected up here while they're doing site reconstruction. He misses shots onto Zofia, and that's all the roamers out. Since they have free control, but Pilot starts bringing this game back by getting a kill onto the Nomad. Being very unlucky, but the refrag comes out from Zofia there. Maverick's pushing in, but the Maestro plays very aggressive on that angle. The fuse was coming out, and can't really deny it with them playing above. Have no way to counter it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
From the past 2 times I've casted this match, there's been really attacker focus. And that's kind of odd seeing how the map's set up. They're going to go back down to reading where they played the very first round and pretty sure got a win onto it. Cigar hold, or cocktail hold, I'm pretty sure they will be doing. Yeah, they're going to do a cocktail hold up on the 3rd floor. Make sure that it slows down the reconstruction of the floor and the reading room plant.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Test deployed.
Looks like the attackers are waiting for the hatches to be blown by bombs. Maybe no, they had Zofia use her breaching charges on them. They're starting to drone out the third floor, seeing if they can drop down, if it's safe enough for two or not. We're doing a primary cocktail hold, so we're not going to worry about cigar or cigar shop. Zofia is just going to go ahead and repel in there.
Located by attackers.
Getting ready to come in contact with Mozzie. Seems that he's there. Mozzie's just gonna fall back and just hold an angle. Too early on, because with him up there, it applies pressure, and they can't get the floor open that they need. Zof and him should be coming back soon. Ooh. Gib2K has been amazing with those nitros throughout this match. Getting plenty up. I'm pretty sure 3 so far. Ooh, missing the Mozzie, but he doesn't know the Mozzie's there. He just randomly shoots, and he could have got the head of Mozzie. Mozzie's safe behind him. Ooh, they're gonna get 2 picks there. Styles gonna go for a third, misses for a second. But this guy's picked, and Styles just goes ahead and takes the kill. Now they have the whole upstairs control and a 4v2. They're not looking too bad right now. Starts opening up the report just to make sure they can start going for our plant. 30 seconds left on the board. Still winnable for Parallax Gaming. They're just holding angles, different angles to make sure they cover each other. But Dog Nips gets one. Now it's a 1v4. Not looking too good for Parallax Gaming. Diffusion's coming out and he gets one. Almost gets another one through the wall. He's going to play very aggressive towards them. He's shooting a little bit to the left and missing his shots. Looks like he's just going to say, okay, he's going to start pushing up. Try going for a retake here, but since we're playing vertical, it's going to be pretty hard to get that defuse down. He shoots towards the buck, but misses. He's looking on the left side of the pillar when they're out. And there's nobody over there, but he has that info. He almost kills the nomad, but just doesn't get it. Doesn't get the flick onto him. Looks like Mducks are really showing their dominance on this map, showing his thirst. And, well, Parallax having a trouble on this vertical play they're bringing here. Doesn't seem like they've changed up their operator lineup too much because they just keep winning with this attack lineup. I've seen a few changes from Parallax Gaming, depending on which side they're going, which strategy they pull out. These are some interesting Goyo placements we have by like QB placing down.
All Vulcans are on the field.
Using the bailiff to clear out the bar.
Seconds to insertion.
Well, it looks like they're just sitting there, trying to figure out who's going to reinforce that wall. Having 4 reinforcements left, so it's not looking. Okay, there we go. They're starting to place them down. Wow. I see 1 reinforcement. Buck's going up to Terrence. Probably going to break the white window. Warren. Gonna just leave it like that. Looking for any Valcams that may have been thrown out, but there's no Valkyrie on the board, so they don't have to be too concerned of that.
Jammer deployed. He is active in this sector.
Looks like she's wanting the hatch blown open. Doesn't have anything to open up herself besides Jack's Kairos, and that'd be a waste. The Goyo on the deep roam in the VIP corridor by White. All going to open up the door, see if she can get any picks. Nothing to a sight happening right now, but they're doing a setup to try to clear out cigar, it seems. Because the Mew is playing very aggressive in here, going to get Maverick. That will be his 10th kill of the game, but C-Mags go ahead and refrags. Or not refrags, but gets 2 kills. Reflecting another one. Mducks playing a pretty good vertical play here. Maestro's trying to get the goal here. Barely misses. Looks like it's going to be a 1v4 for Maestro to clutch up.
Bomb has been located.
Gets the Zofia. Okay, so he turns around and does not get the one in the goal. When she died. Where you have them switching sides with them winning the 5-1 split. That's 2 more rounds till the game is over. It's still possible for Parallax Gaming to make a comeback here, but on a defense-sided map and 6 rounds they need to win the game.
Attackers
It's not
need to
looking
locate
too
and
good
defuse
for them.
as many bombs as they can.
Magnets ready. Working on hiding mode.
Bomb located by attackers.
Looks like they're going to set pixels so someone can play right here. Pixel angle.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining.
Got a pretty basic setup here though. Probably holding this.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
It looks like the attackers are just going to use their drones right now. Nothing too major. No spawn peaks from any side right now.
Updating our settings.
Looks like the room's being off-site quite a bit.
Device ready.
Sending magnet. Ready for grenades.
Jammer activated.
Drone ready.
Do a top-down, top floor clear. Not even gonna worry about the other floors. Say screw the roamers and go straight in for the action. Since they have no anti-hard breach besides the mute, they might be able to get this wall just straight open. And they didn't put a mute on that wall, so they have control of that wall. They're going to start trying to clear out the pixel. Ooh, the Maestro is awesome, so they know there's a guy playing close here. AJ with 1 kill, and he gets a second one. He knows there's a Zofia right there. He's getting forward to the pixel angle. He's taking off the head of IQ. That's an IQ. He's peeking. course, he doesn't have to challenge anything since they're setting a 1 minute with the man advantage of 2 bodies. He gets a triple.
Changing mag.
Looks like there's another one that might be playing aggressive towards him.
Perimeter defense active.
But the Jaeger on the roam might go for him.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Ace denied from his own teammate. Vexy gets the kill onto Nomad, I'm pretty sure. The last guy's just out. Ooh, Claymore kill. And they're all going to play very aggressive towards the guy sitting on New Balk. And they both pinch right there. Sending this on to match point. Looks like they're doing a different lineup for their kitchen hold. Actually bringing some more anti-hard breaches around to make sure they don't get anything too important open. They're bringing a jackal for the roam clear so they don't
Defenders,
get
protect your bombs
surprised
from
by
being
these
defused by attackers.
roams.
You can stop worrying about grenades.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
The attacker's only switching to the jackal. Nothing too majorly different. Just fine
Is
here.
active in this sector. Evil eyes ready.
10 seconds remaining.
Reload!
5 seconds left.
Phase 1.
The game isn't over yet, so Parallax could
Attackers are
still
moving
make
to
a
defuse a bomb.
5-point comeback and send it into overtime, but it's not the most ideal situation to be in. Oh, they might be going for a bakery push with at least a few guys offside. They could just go straight in and try to take it. Drone's coming out. Yeah, they're gonna do a full room clear.
Getting projectile. Ready.
Looks like a Jaeger's playing very aggressive on the red stairs. He's gonna fall back down though. As I can see when he pushes back up. Looks like Jaeger's gonna make his way back up onto the second floor. See if he can deny the room clear from them.
I'm reloading.
Nomad's trying to work her way into bakery, but
Bomb located by attackers.
no one's too busy playing it, actually. See Castle holding a multiple floor angle, and Sledge is gonna start opening up the floor and do a good job. Ooh, it looks like one got downed, and that's the Ash and losing her life early on. Sledge is still alive so they can keep up the floor clear, but it looks like Madge is pushing up and dies to Zofia, or Jackal.
Target detected. First floor.
Looks like Madge is dying here as they don't see him under there, and Sledge almost loses his life. Still looking for this Maestro, but just can't find it. AJ losing his gun by Violet in the prep room.
Reload!
Nomad's gonna work her way on up to the A, but Maestro's playing a very aggressive angle here. Oh, it looks like it's not as aggressive as it looked. There's actually a castle playing that angle.
Clearing the way.
Okay, got another pick
15 seconds remaining.
onto Kaid. And now they're just gonna rush right in.
10 seconds to go.
It looks like they're in Russian service. The double kill,
5
triple,
seconds remaining.
and Violet gets the last one. That's a nice 2K. Castle. Looks like 6ing off the IQ onto the Buck because they didn't see anything they needed to use the electronic scanner for, and Buck would have a better utility on this map. Looks like Parallax Gaming is going to start their
Bomb located by
comeback
attackers.
on attack. Probably going to do the similar hold, the same hold they did last time.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire. Evil eye deployed.
Passing
10 seconds
off the
remaining.
reception door. That's pretty odd. I don't see that too often.
Insertion. Attackers are
And
heading out.
down as well. We're going to be holding down this bar area
Magnet activate.
pretty strong. If they're wasting, putting all 3 castles in that area.
Evil eye deployed.
Looks like Jaeger's running upstairs. He's going to try to get an early pick on when they open the hatch, it looks like. He's the one who gets shot out and he's going to peek it. Missing Maverick, and Maverick misses his shots as well, but he's not to be too scared. As he's being drowned out by multiple people, he's going to fall down to the 2nd floor. Sludge already dropped down red stairs trying to find this Jaeger, waiting for the drone to go by so they can actually start finding him. Hardwired to give audio cue when they start pushing through that. Waited for the drone to destroy it. Just going holding angle here for a minute. Well, the other's drone as well, but Buck's up here. Looks like Jaeger fell off. No, he was hanging on pillars. They droned him, but he dies too. A good 2K. Holding on. Maestro gets a 2nd one. Well, this is looking very good for a game. 2 opening picks. And no roamers just denied this hold. Upstairs now. Well, though both pushing, they're making pinch to get the defuse down. Ooh. This AJ's over here risking his life on some of these angles they have open. Buck and Buck is another one, I'd say.
See you on the other side.
Well, AJ gets one. Ooh, but Gibby gets a triple killer. Okay, gets the one Maestro putting into a 1v4. We've seen a lot of 1v4s here. It doesn't look too good for AJ. But he does get one onto Maverick. The defuse comes down in a pretty basic plant spot. They stop and they're going to continue to do it again. And Buck finishes out with a nice 4K. Well, they're going to go back up to bar where they won the first round with the same setup they had as before. Well, they're going to keep their same line, so we're going to see same lineups as before. With Parallax actually 6ing off the Maverick, looks like. They switched off the Valk to Goyo. This is going to be pretty interesting. They had Maverick for a flank watch. That's not too bad because they already have a Hibana in play.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It will be interesting to see these shield placements. Now that he only has 2 instead of 3, really makes in the gun doing less damage. That can be shot from the top of white stairs, so that's a dangerous one to put. Especially if someone's really playing near, they can easily shoot it. Down too.
10 seconds to go.
Probably somewhere near white.
5 seconds
What is
left
he
before
put in?
insertion.
That's an interesting spot in the freezer space. Assuming they're going to push through
Attackers
the
are moving
freezer
out to
area.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
Stay clear of the blast zone.
Nothing too exciting happens in the first 2 minutes of it, but or the first minute of it now, or 2 minutes actually in current meta, but looks like they're just gonna wait to open everything.
I will watch over.
Parallax has started a comeback,
Attackers have
but
located a bomb.
Mducks still just has to win 1 round before it's over.
Drone ready.
So if you're bringing out the LMG, you don't see that one too often. Buck dropping down, they're both dropping down. Opening up the red stairs wall. Baiting with his drone.
Clearing the way.
I'm playing Pixel.
A bomb has been located.
Or, I don't even think he is playing Pixel. No, he is still.
Drone
Last time that was a game changer on how they could get so many kills just from Pixel. Buck's getting ready to peek him.
Flash grenade. I found one.
Buck doesn't have frag damage, so he's gonna have stuns. He's gonna give Buck the perfect opportunity to push him while he's stunned. Jaeger not giving him an ADS to protect him. He's about to be pinched. He had to fall back already. It's not bad. I'd rather have the life than the death of it. He did stall them for a good minute, but
Hostile found.
it's not good enough. They're going to start their execute. Buck just sprays through the wall randomly, seeing if he can get a kill.
Magnet will watch over.
Looks like the Jaeger's pushed up from his room on pillars to white stairs where he can try to get a good angle through this Goyo shield. They pinged it mastery either. They have to destroy that if they want to go for the plant. That can use
Exercise.
Lexi gets a 2K but gets a refrag. AJ gets a refrag of the refrag.
Drop the bomb.
That was how 4v1 Mducks and they take the game. That was a good game for them. Parallax did start their comeback and that was pretty interesting watching the strats they pulled out to come out to get the comeback coming.